Hey, the Joyful Yogini here. Welcome. Sorry, I had to see my toilet at the beginning. I'm just going to go live on Twitch here as well. Let's start the stream. Okay, I got to change this sideways. And then that's going live. Hey, welcome to the Friday night party with the Joyful Yogini. So I am live on Twitch. I am live on YouTube and super excited. Yes, I am filming from the studios, which is my master bathroom. I do it in here because I do have kids and I want a little bit more privacy for my Friday night party. So that's why I'm doing it in here. I'm melting in here. I'm so hot. I think my hair will be going up very shortly. I don't think I'll be able to keep it down. I have a window open, but we do not have air conditioning. That's a problem. That's what we need to go on. We're gonna have a lot of fun tonight. Someone is gonna win a one-on-one reading. I need some water here. Someone's gonna win a one-on-one reading. And I'm gonna make sure that we know the winner between now and 9 o'clock. That's when I'm gonna pick the winner. And this time I set my alarm for 9 o'clock because last Friday night, stream went for 3 fucking hours. I was having so much fun. A lot of great channeling messages came through too. It was fun. Fantastic questions came out. I love that. So tonight's theme is big spoon, little spoon. So what the fuck do I mean by that? Big spoon, little spoon. Well, when you think about spooning with someone and the little spoon, is in front and the big spoon is behind. So the analogy that I wanted to go with do you feel like right now you need to be the big spoon and the little spoon is based on what you need in your life right now. Do you need to feel loved and cuddled and feel safe and warm? And I think in that case, you might need to be the little spoon. And if you want to be the provider, the protector, I want to take all of you in and then maybe you need to be the big spoon. But you might have your own reasoning as to why you might want to be the big or little spoon. This is just where my head went, but let's see where your mind goes with this subject. I would love for us to be able to chat about that. Now, I wanted to share, I'm wearing this dress that I got about 20 years ago. Maybe it's time to get rid of it. And I think it is because, so this was pre-kids, because it was it's got to have been 20 years. And it's a little small, but you know what? For it being pre-kids, I'm pretty happy I was able to get into it as much as I did. But there's a couple of clasps at the back. You can see it's kind of digging in there, right? There's a couple of clasps that have broken on it. So I'm really not going to turn around in this one. But otherwise, it's pretty sexy. It's like, okay, maybe I'm going to turn around. It's a very strappy back, so you can see how there's a couple clasps missing. But what the heck? Why not? I felt like wearing something different, and then after tonight, I'm going to get rid of it. So, okay, thanks, Chad. Awesome, thank you. Yeah, it is a big snug, but it feels sexy, With it being so freaking hot in here, at least it's airy. It's very airy. I'm not wearing too much, so that's good. There's a long freaking slit on this thing too. It goes, it goes like right to there. It's a little bit ripped too. I don't know. Oh, you guys can't even see, but it goes up to here. It's a little bit. There's probably an inch of it. Me like dancing too hard and whatever. But it's, the fact that it's 20 years, I think it's about time to get rid of it. And it's been good to me, but it's kind of fun. It's kind of a blast from the past. And why the fuck is that still in my closet kind of thing. So I'm also going to be pulling some cards tonight. And maybe while we're waiting for some more people to come in, I can start with some cards. And then I will be playing a game tonight because I want someone before 9 o'clock to win a one-on-one session with me. So if you win the one-on-one session, you have a chance to have an online channeled reading and healing session with me. So we can do it over a video chat. So that would be cool. I get to meet you and you get to meet me. That would be neat. And, or we can also do a one-on-one yoga session, and that can also be on video too. We're not going to record it or anything, but it will be like over Zoom or, I don't know, Google Meet. I've used that before too. So it'll be fun. So someone is going to win that. So let's start with the cards. You know what? I am drawn to the unicorns, the Oracle of Unicorns, again this week. So I use these cards, I think it was for either the weekly reading or Intuition Wednesday. I can't remember which one it was, but I feel the need to bring them out again. Just before I do that, what do you think I should drink? I have two things, and I'm boiling hot right now. So this is hot lemon water with cayenne pepper. So it's a nice cleanser. I had a cider today, and I actually had some wheat and dairy today. We tried HelloFresh, and I'm gluten-free and dairy-free, but I wanted to get one meal that I know for sure the kids would like, and it was cheesy chicken enchiladas. So I thought, I think this has to be a cheat night. So, or a treat night. I'd rather say that. It was a treat night. So I had dairy, I had wheat. I'm probably going to get pretty bloated and inflammation maybe going on, but who knows? You know what? I'm going to ask my body to like do its thing and digest everything well. So I have that to drink. And then I also have like sparkling water. So I'm thinking the sparkling water is going to make me a little cooler. I might need to go that way, but hey, I'll take your suggestions. My first sip will be from whichever one you want. Whoa. Okay. So that's one of the cards needed for this evening. Let's see what else wants to come through. I didn't look at it yet. I like it to be a surprise for myself. So what do we need? What do we need for tonight? What are the messages? What beautiful channeling messages do we need this evening to help guide us and help to heal us? You know, I'm feeling very much a celebratory energy going on, like things coming to fruition, things manifesting. If you've been focusing on what you want, you should be doing that all this weekend. Focus on what you want in a good, positive way, not in a like, I hope this happens. No, that hope is not trusting and believing. So it's like, yeah, I'm an awesome manifester, and I am manifesting this awesomeness. I was going to say, I am manifesting this shit, but only if you take shit as being a good thing, because in this case, it's a good thing. All right. So the first card that came up, oh, that's awesome. Prosperity. Prosperity. Awesome. Okay, so the message on here, a gift of money is on its way. Your income is increasing. Woo, woo. Manage your finances with love is also the message. You know what? I love that message of manage your finances with love, because money is energy, right? Money is energy as well. It's just, you know, it can come in different forms. So, you know, some people use Bitcoin, right? Some people Bitcoin. Some people are, you know, you can use your online banking, your debit card banking. You can use checks. You can use cash. So it comes in different forms, but overall, BGG made it. That's awesome. I'm glad you made it. You said you were going to try to make it, and you made it. That's so great. I'm so glad you're here. Okay. So energy is money. So to the message with manage your money, like manage your finances with love. It's like when you have to pay a bill, be freaking excited about paying a bill, because that money that is going out will come back, and it will come back even more so. We need to have an ebb and flow, a give and take. So when you're paying someone or something, it's like you're paying for a service. You're in that giving place, and now it's like, okay, let's bring it on. Let's receive. So, when you're transferring money, you're paying for stuff, you're needing to do taxes or whatever, be excited about it because it all represents your financial wealth. And this card is like, hey, a gift of money is coming. That's so you can take it as the gift of money is coming. You can take it as the manage your finances, and you can take it as your income is increasing. So I like to take it as all of that. So let's see. I think it will be accurate. It will be unique for each of us, right? It might be one or a combination of those messages that will apply to you. So sweet. I like that. All right. The next card is expansion. Oh, you guys are even getting a little bit of of cleavage there. I gotta think about that when I'm bending over. Anyways, Friday nights I feel sexy, right? I was like, let's get into this. All right, so expansion. This is my party night. All right, expansion. Look at that. Look at the wings just soaring. You can see the googly eyes in my glasses from the ring light. Spread your wings and soar. Share your message and shine your light. Show the world what you're made of. I love that. So this is us. This is you. This is you. This is all of you that are watching this. And this is me too. This is about us fully embracing all that we are and believing in all that we are, because all that you are is awesomeness. And I'll say the good with the bad, the light with the dark, and really the good with the bad and light with the dark, that's our own perceptions of if something is good or bad or light or dark or right or wrong. All it is perceptions. And perceptions are not necessarily accurate, not necessarily reality. Okay, BGG says, see the nice. Oh, do okay. And Chad, I'm glad you had fun with that. Awesome. So yeah, spread your wings, everybody. Embrace all that you are. And there's some people in our lives that maybe don't quite embrace all of us. There's certain things about us that really pisses them off. And it's not that we're like, well, maybe you are. I don't know. It's not necessarily like that, but it's like, well, it's me, right? It's me. And we need to embrace us. And if we frustrate other people, then they need to deal with that shit, right? But then if they're frustrated with us and it pushes our buttons, then we need to deal with our own shit, because that means our buttons are pushed, because we're not fully embracing all that we are and trying to have compassion for that their buttons are pushed, because we all have buttons and they all get pushed. And sometimes we just need to give people their space. And once they have time to settle in and process, then they might have another perspective, or maybe they won't. And yeah, but we need to embrace all of that. So however you're moving forward in some type of initiative, if you've been thinking about a job or a career change or education change, or wanting to fix a relationship or start a relationship, all these things can apply. So you be you. You move forward. Step in action when you feel the fire within you. You're like, yeah, the timing is right. Use that inspiration to go. And in some cases, you might be taking a leap of faith, right? But if in your gut, like, this feels right, you got to do it. You got to go for it. Oh man, all of these cards are awesome. Okay, so this is the third card that came up, dance. Dance. Now, I don't have music on today. I actually thought I would leave the music out because it was the inspiration that I got to leave the music out this time. Because apparently too with YouTube, they don't like when there's like copyright in the background, right? So I don't think they'll push this as much. And I felt like there'd be some wonderful messages coming through that I wanted to make sure as many people could get it as possible. But if you know more about the music in the background than I do, and if there's a way that I could do it and YouTube is still all lovey-dovey with me, then that would be awesome. Okay, so the message on the card says dance, move your body to music, dance with the rhythm of life, manifest your dreams through dance. Love it. So tonight, rest of the weekend. You can put on some music on your own right now. I do recommend that. Have some nice, fun music in the background. And that's me dancing, by the way. Dance tonight, dance this weekend. Use music to fuel your soul. And you got to choose songs that feel really fucking good, like songs that make you happy. So choose those songs. Maybe make it a project to create a playlist that's your happy list. And choose songs that get you in that second chakra. You know, they either make you feel super sexy, or they just ignite your joy, or you feel abundant. You know, when I hear the song, I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night, that makes me think, fuck, I want to dance. Or if I hear, let's see, James Brown, I feel good. I knew that I would. I feel good. Right? Isn't that good? Maybe not by me. Knew that I would. So good. So good. I got you. Ow. I'll stop now. But anyways, am I going to get in trouble for copyright there? But I don't sound anything like them, so maybe I'm okay. Okay, I'm going to take a sip of the hot water and lemon, and then I'm going to switch. It's not really that hot anymore, so it's okay, and it's delicious. If you feel like you need to cleanse your body, and if your body's okay with lemon, I do boiling water on top of a slice of squeezed lemon. Like I'll squeeze it in and leave the slice in there. And then I'll do 1 sprinkle of cayenne pepper. So if cayenne is a good match for you, you can throw in that. What some people do is add a little drop of maple syrup too. So it adds a bit of sweetness, but you're also getting some Mother Earth energy, right? From the blood of the tree. So I don't have maple syrup in there. I've had enough sugar with the cider I had earlier today. All right, so those are the 3 cards. How many people do we have in the house? Oh, you know what? We don't have a ton, but that's okay. That means you have better chances of winning the one-on-one session with me, all right? So we need some participation so you can win. I brought the game of things out. So where we get to do a little bit of improv. Right? And you don't have to be funny. It's just going to be the first thing that pops into your head. And if other things pop into your head, you can write as many messages, as many answers to this question as you like. And I'm just going to pick the one that I like the best. I'm not going to pick favorites of who's giving me messages. It's just going to be which answer I like the best right now. All right. So things that would make your love life more exciting. Things that would make your love life more exciting. And by the way, we're going to play this game and intermingle it with talking about big spoon, little spoon, all right? So, things that would make your love life more exciting. Wow. Not that it would happen, but I think it would be pretty cool to do like couple swapping. You know, if you find the right couple. If you find the right couple, I think that would be super cool. I don't think Hubby's going to go for that one, but that's okay. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, we can fantasize about stuff, right? But that would make the love life pretty cool. Maybe having the guts to do some role playing. I think that would be fun. Getting some fun costumes. Maybe going to a hotel or something like that and doing role playing. You know what I'd like to get? I used to sell these when I sold sex toys once upon a time. One of those hot wax sex candles. And they're specific, the sex candles, because they burn at a specific temperature, so they actually won't hurt you. You shouldn't be playing with hot wax with just any type of candle. I don't recommend that. But you can get the hot wax sex candles, and I think that would be fun. So what are some other answers out there? I would love to couple swap. Oh, cool. Talk dirty to each other. Yes, I love that. make love more exciting. Oh yeah, well, throw in the make you laugh, absolutely. Too much mushroom says try Dungeons and Dragons if you want to role play. Oh, that means I could wear like something with like a big bustier, Have that could be fun. I don't know much about Dungeons and Dragons. I would have to read up on that, but I don't love that research side of things. Like when I do my TV show, I will research the topics, and because I chose the topics, so I'm like, these are freaking exciting. I want to research those topics, but I've never had the desire to research Dungeons and Dragons. I think that's something I would want my partner to do the research for, but I would research getting the right costume. I would do that. But it's because of the actress in me. I'm like, I got to know my role. I need some background research. That's me getting in my head. I think I need to let that go, maybe. Have another couple watch us. Yes. Yes, that's hot. You know what? I do fantasize about having a video camera on so people could watch. I don't think I would have the guts to do that unless I was anonymous. Like if I had a mask on and everything. Plus, my hubby would totally want to be anonymous. So, but that's a really hot idea. And this is going to be hard to choose one of these. Holy crap. Watch my wife make out with another girl. That would spice things up. Nice. Oh, I would totally do that for my husband. I would totally do that. I think that is hot. But what do you think about this? And just try to be unbiased about it, because maybe that's disclosing too much information. Okay, I better not disclose my husband's stuff. So anyways, I was going to say his opinion is this, and yeah, I didn't get permission to talk about that, so I'm not going to say it. Yeah, I love that. Okay, so and more kissing. Absolutely, kissing is awesome. Oh, let's see. Oh, Preston, you're the bigger spoon tonight. Sweet. Okay, tell me why you're the bigger spoon tonight. In your own personal definition, why are you the bigger spoon? Okay. So let's see. So couple swap, talk dirty to each other, make love more exciting. Dungeons and Dragons, if you want to role play. Have another couple watch my wife make out. Which one? Let it out, Chad said. You can tell us. Oh, now that I thought about it in my head, I'm like, oh, I shouldn't share that. It's not my stuff to share. Okay, what the fuck? No, okay, let me think this through to see if this is a bad thing. Well, no, I guess it's not a bad thing. So maybe it's okay. I think I can overthink things sometimes. I can be really hard on myself, so I can overthink things. But don't want to make a bad mistake, and then I end up working on fuck. That's why improv was really healing for me. I'm still working through stuff, but improv helps me to fly better by the seat of my pants, right? So just like with games like this, I love it. All right. So he told me he would be totally fine with bringing a woman into the bed with us, right? To add a threesome, but only to be a woman and never a man. So there's a side of me well, fuck, then what's the motivation of me bringing the woman if I can't have the man? So, but anyways, I do believe in energy. And because I can feel people's sexual energy, right? I can connect in with second chakras and feel it. And there was one woman once from when I was in university that I was like, holy fuck, where are these feelings coming from? Oh my God, I just want to spend all my time with her, and she's so fucking hot. It was just one. But I guess our energy for me was right. She did not feel the same. I think I creeped her out. And I didn't even know. I'm like, why am I feeling this way? It was crazy. So anyways, I guess if it's the right woman, then it could work. Because I want it to be a turn on for me too, especially if I'm going to be making out with them. I want to find them hot, right? Okay, so Chad, you had so many freaking awesome answers there. Okay, BGG. Why not with another man? Isn't that better for one? Yeah, I would love with another man, but my husband's not cool with that. He doesn't feel comfortable to share. And so I don't think there's anything wrong with him feeling that way. It kind of sucks for me. But yeah, that's where he's at. Okay, I gotta put my hair up. It is too hot. I'm gonna leave one piece down and just to try to, because look at the dress I'm wearing. I need to kind of look at least a little fancy, and I have a pink bubblegum bow tie in my hair now. Woohoo! So this is just adding to some elegance, having that down, right? Okay, so yeah, Chad, awesome. We had some good answers from everybody. Chad, you threw out a million, but it's going to be the watch my wife make out with another girl. That created the most discussion here, so I'm going to go with that. Oh, it's a sexy look. Okay, thanks, Chad. Awesome. Got to be open for both of you to have fun with a guy and girl. That's what I would like. Because, right, I've always been the giver. This is my therapy, by the way. I didn't realize it was going to go this way. Thank you. Thank you for listening, all my therapists that are in the house. Yeah, I've always been the giver. All of my relationships, and my husband and I have been married a long time. And it's been over 20 years. Holy crap. Yeah, it's been a long time. So, and I've always just focused on him. And it's just been this fall where, I'm finally orgasming because I cleared some sexual shit up, cleared up that second chakra. Now I'm like, holy fuck, let's do everything. And so, yeah, I want to explore, and I'm a huge giver. And so now I want to receive. So I feel like, what is the motivation in me, unless totally hot chick that I'm like, fuck, I need to do her, right? If that happened, then I feel like, okay, then that's for me too. I need to be more selfish now. So I'm not just going to do it just because this is going to turn him on, because that's all I've been fucking doing. Right? Like, I have some like, fuck, but it wasn't his fault. It was because of my own wounds. It was because of my own wounds. So I never worried about myself, right? I put all the focus on him because of my trauma. Gotta be, okay, so sexy, okay, lucky man he is. Oh, Chad, thanks, you're a sweetheart. Okay, you're a total sweetheart. All right, so Preston, if you're still there, are you gonna explain why you want to be the bigger spoon right now? I want to be the little spoon right now. I want to be just enveloped, just like arms right around me, just holding me where I could feel totally safe and snuggled in. Like, that type of intimacy is so fucking amazing. Like, you don't even have to, like, of course I want to have sex, but you don't even have to have sex, Sometimes just that intimacy and feeling each other and feeling the love, the energy from each other, and just being there, like, fuck, that's freaking amazing. I want to be the little spoon. So what spoon do you want to be? And we will continue with things. Okay, so Chad, you're getting 10 points for that one. And by the way, I'm giving random points, and I'm not necessarily going to remember how many points each of you had, so it's going to be the honor system. And if I love an answer, I might go 40 fucking points. And I'm not going to care whose it was or whatever. I'm just going to totally allow myself to live through my heart and maybe my second chakra too. How about that? All right, so any other big spoon, little spoon, and I'm going to pick another card. Persuade your husband, this time with a girl, next time with a young man. Oh, a young man. What age are you talking? I really wouldn't want to do too young if it's like not close to my kids' age, right? Because I have 2 teenagers, and so yeah, ugh, that would make me feel like the most terrible mom in the world. Like, give me baby cheebies. Can't be too young. Not that, not that anything would be wrong with like someone 19, 20 can be super awesome, sexy, and hot, but for me that would be too young. Oh, but I'm getting all hot and bothered. Okay, things. Okay, I already read that one. We're on to the next one. Things you shouldn't do in the shower. Things you shouldn't do in the shower. There's lots of things that you should do in the shower. 100%. But things you shouldn't do. Well, I don't think you should use an electric razor in the shower. That would not be good. I also don't think you should use your George Foreman grill in the shower. I think that could turn out pretty bad. I don't think you should paint your nails in the shower. Just really, it's not going to work out too well. I don't think you should, I was going to say do your dishes in the shower, but you know what? At some point you might need to if your kitchen is all fucked up and you need to, yeah, so I'm not going to say that. So anyways, that's me going on a rampage of craziness. So what do you think you shouldn't do in the shower? And it doesn't have to be crazy. Just whatever you think. So far, Chad has 10 points. And the points, what we're going for is to get to do a one-on-one. Now, if you don't want to do it over video chat and you rather voice chat, that's totally fine too. But if you want to do video chat, I would love it because I love to get to meet everybody. I think it's so cool. I find it more intimate that way too. It's even easier to dive into the energy of the person, right? And I'm an energy healer. I'm an empath. I like getting all up in your energy. And then that's how brilliant healing can happen too, when I can really connect in. You allow me to get on in there. All right, how's that camera? Can I go this way? Is that gonna work? I had a low battery signal, so I needed to, now it's a little bit lower. If I go the other way, the cord's gonna be in the way, but it's higher that way. Is anyone getting seasick from Twitch? Okay, so what do we have here? And you can still tell me about big spoon, little spoon. I love the vibe I'm getting from you. Awesome, Chad. So good. I like the vibe from you too. So fun. Okay, so big spoon, little spoon answers plus things you shouldn't do in the shower. Things you shouldn't do in the shower. And by the way, if any of you would like me to pull a card for you, let me know. It might even be a few cards. So you can even ask a question, maybe something that's going on in your life. You can open up about something. Maybe I could offer healing energy if that's something you're looking for. If there's an area of your life you're looking to be healed, if you've been having any health issues, whatever, let's see what happens tonight, right? I am open. These glasses feel dirty. Okay. I am getting some toilet paper. It's very convenient. I got water in here. I got toilet paper to clean my glasses. Like, I got everything. I don't have my George Foreman grill, but I do have 3 different drinks in here. So I'm pretty set. And I'm not really hungry. I had cheesy enchiladas for dinner. Ay, 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 ay. They were really good. Have you tried HelloFresh before? They are not my sponsor or anything like that, but I got to try them out. So freaking great. Because I always thought, have you guys heard of HelloFresh? I don't know if it's just here in Canada or if it's elsewhere. I have no idea. But it was wonderful. You can pick from the menu. So my mom and dad, they ended up getting HelloFresh, and then they gave me a coupon where I could save $110 off of HelloFresh. So I was able to get 3 different meals for 4 people for each of the meals. And you got to choose from the menu. And each of the meals took about 20 minutes. And even though you're still chopping stuff up and you're still having to cook it, it still saves so much time. It's so much easier, and it totally inspires doing different recipes because I'm just doing same old, right? So it was like, oh my God, this is such a treat. It was awesome. So yeah, tonight was cheesy chicken enchiladas. Okay. Okay, so you shouldn't talk on the phone in the shower. Don't work, trust me. On my second phone. Was it in a waterproof case or a waterproof phone, and then it just got screwed up because of the heat? Or is it not waterproof and you just thought, yeah, I can try this? I'm just really curious, Chad. You need to divulge some more in that. You don't need to. I'd love for you to. It's totally your choice. All right. So anyone else want to answer the question? Because we're going for points here. And even if you missed the first question, we've only had one question prior to this. And the points are randomly given out. All of a sudden, I can give like 40 or 50 points or whatever like that. So you can still participate now and have a really good chance to win. All right. What? Okay, no face. No case, I mean. iPhone don't float. No, it doesn't. That really sucks. Okay, so that is a great suggestion here. And so far, we only had Chad that has put in an answer. And so if I don't get any more answers from anyone else, then Chad is going to get points again. So, which is a great thing, Chad. But I just want to give everyone a last chance to be able to put in some answers. So you have until 8:41 Eastern Daylight Time. That is in 1 minute. Does anyone want to do the Jeopardy? Do 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 do. Oh, it's already 8:41. Okay, do I have any more? No. Okay, so Chad. Awesome. Thank you so much for participating. I know. Why doesn't anyone want to play the game? Maybe people don't want a one-on-one session with me. If you know what, if you've never had a channeled reading and healing session before, it's okay. I will go easy on you. It's okay. I promise not to hurt you. And it is over either video or the phone. So it would be cool. Okay, so Chad, I am going to give you 5 points from that. And the reason why I'm giving you 5 too, I know the other one you got 10. And that answer really turned me on. So that's why it was higher points. But this was still a good answer and very devastating for you to go through that. So thank you for sharing your devastation with us, and you get 5 points. So you're at 15 points now. Hey, I said I never keep track of people's scores, but this is pretty damn easy right now. I just have to keep track of one person's score. Now, anyone that's on live, would any of you like me to pull a card for you? Is there an area of your life where you would like some assistance? Or you can answer the question, and maybe I can give some points too for big spoon, little spoon answers. So what do you feel like today? What do you feel like you need right now? Do you need to be the big spoon in a beautiful, sexy spooning session? Or do you need to be the little spoon, and why? What would you get out of that? Why do you need that or would want that or feel more fulfilled with having that particular role? And that role might change, Doesn't matter if you're a big manly man and want to be the little spoon sometimes. Sometimes we just need some love, right? Sometimes we need to feel loved and cuddled. Jupiter Koala's in the house. Whoa, you look fancy. Yeah. Jupiter, I pulled this out of my closet. I haven't worn it in about 20 years. put it on, going, "What? I can't believe I still have this thing." And it was pre-kids, so I'm just squeezing in it. It's a little tight. And there's two buttons that like snaps that have come, like they were off. I don't know when they fell off. Maybe the last time I wore it, they went bing bing because maybe I was already starting to bust out of it. Um, yeah. So, anyways, I'm wearing it for fun, and then it's going to Goodwill, or chances are, but I'm going to get rid of this little number. All right. So you can answer the question, big spoon, little spoon, to get some points. And is Preston still in the house? Because I know Preston had said Preston didn't go into any details, but he said he wanted to be the bigger spoon tonight. So, Preston, if you're still in the house, the fact that you even answer that question, I'm going to give you a point for that. So, thank you for answering that question. All right, so we're going to move on. The next question is things children shouldn't play with. Things children shouldn't play with. Well, I don't want my kids to be playing with my dildos, so they shouldn't be playing with that. They also should not be playing with my razors. I think that could cause some harm. You can provide your answers now. I'll still think of some, but I want you to start typing down some answers, things that children shouldn't play with. The really old school lawn darts, those have caused quite damage in the past. Brain damage and foot damage and all sorts of types of damage. So, no old school lawn darts. What else? Kids shouldn't play with the car, even if it's just in park on the driveway. I'd say that's a little public service announcement there. Kids, this is going to be TMI warning. Kids should not be playing with my used sanitary supplies because that's just real gross. All right, Jupiter Koala says your special brownies. Yes, they should not play with my special brownies. No, they should not. Today I actually had it was a little juju type of square, little sour type of candy. That's what I had this evening. It was quite lovely. All right, so okay, so Jupiter, you're the only one who's answered that, and I really like your answer for that. So Jupiter Koala, I am going to give you 10 points for that. Okay, Northern, Lowell's in the house. Hey, I missed you too. I'm glad you're here. We are playing a game right now, and we're playing a game for points. So you have a chance to win a one-on-one channeled reading and healing session with me, or it could be a one-on-one yoga. And we can do it over a video chat or a phone chat, so whatever your preference is. And so the question that you're answering is things things children shouldn't play with. So, oh no, I gave Jupiter that point. So Jupiter, you have those 10 points by saying your special brownie. So I'm going to bring up another card. And any of you just joining now too, you're welcome to answer the question, what do you need right now to be the big spoon or the little spoon, and why? Doesn't matter what your gender is, how big or little you are. It's about maybe what you emotionally, physically, mentally need right now. All right, a king is in the house. Yes, you shouldn't let kids play with medication. That is an excellent answer. Excellent answer. Now, King, thank you for that. I just gave Jupiter, there must be a delay because I just gave Jupiter the points for that already. That would have been a really good answer though. So I don't want to answer you to answer that one. The question is things you would rather be doing right now. Watch it. But okay, things you would rather be doing right now. So it's better be really good. Things you'd rather be doing right now. Okay, so I love that I'm doing this. So this is really tough. So it would have to be really good. Okay. So if I was going to be doing something rather than this, it would have to be having sex with a bowl of chocolate peanut butter, coconut, like non-dairy ice cream with some like slivered almonds on top of that. That would be so good. My mouth is starting to water. And like being able to feed it to each other as you're having sex, place it on each other. You know, you can do like a treasure trail of the ice cream, and fuck, it would be cold as it's like melting down you, but then feels so good when it's licked off. And being able to lick that off, it's dairy free. I'm not even gonna get gassy after. Like, that's good. So give me, what would you rather be doing right now? Nothing, Jupiter Koala. That's the best answer. Okay, and you can give more than one answer too. You can give as many answers as you want, as many answers as you're inspired to share, because we are going for points here. Okay, so Jupiter Koala winning my heart, by the way, with nothing. And then King, if I take your answer for this question, you'd rather be doing medication. So I'm going to say you're going to have to come up with something else. But you don't have to. You totally don't have to. If you don't want to participate, nothing's coming to mind, then fuck it, right? No pressure. So you can also answer the question for points, big spoon, little spoon. I'm not picking the winner for this question just yet. Farting during sex. Yes. Is that better than what we're doing right now? Farting during sex? Well, how about the pussy farts? They make me laugh. They make me totally laugh. You know, like, especially for a female, if you get a lot of air just pushed in there, and then watch out when you come out, because you're going to have like a horn going off. Okay, I guess if anything, I like to be sleeping heavily. Oh, well, sleeping is so good. Sleeping is amazing. That's also a good answer. Can you see my messages? Oh, I didn't see any other messages before. The last message that I saw was no case on the iPhone. But I see your message now, Chad. Oh, you'd want to be with your family. Nice. That's nice. Oh my goodness. Okay, so how do I pick the answer? Okay, so Jupiter says nothing. MX Star says farting during sex. Northern Lolo, I guess sleeping heavily. MX Star says like a sweaty back on a yoga mat. That's what you'd rather be doing right now, or see right now, or be beside right now, a sweaty back on a yoga mat. I like those thoughts. Okay, King, that's like the song by Spinal Tap, Sexy Farm. Oh, Spinal Tap is freaking hilarious, but I don't know that song. I can't think of that song. Does it have anything to do with the number 11? Is 11 in the song? Spinal Tap. Oh my goodness. I would love to hear a Spinal Tap song right now. Okay. Oh, the sweaty back on the yoga mat. That's what makes the fart sound. Absolutely. Hot yoga class. Awesome. And everyone looks at you. You're like, it lifts my back. I like the big spoon. I can stay cool if needed. Nice. Okay, nice. Yeah, that's so true. If you're that little spoon, be ready to be a furnace, right? Or to feel like you have a furnace around you. Okay, King. Okay, so I love that. Northern Lolo. Okay, so who said the spoon thing? That's what makes her, I like the big, okay, so Northern Lolo, you are getting 5 points for that answer about the spoon. That's awesome. I love that. So keep in mind you have those points. Okay, so in regards to answering this question, what you'd rather be doing, I am going to choose nothing. Jupiter said nothing because it's just awesome. Okay, they were all really good answers, but I needed to choose one. So Jupiter, you are going to get 5 points for that answer. Okay. Well, there's more messages below. Am I missing messages? Oh no, I didn't miss any messages over there. Okay, so King, LOL. All right, here's another question. And by the way, for those of you just joining, if any of you want me to pull a card for you, or you have a question, let's see if I bring in some channel messages for you, maybe some channeled healing. You can do that throughout this. Northern Lolo, I love the emoji. I love it. All right, so what does this one say? Things you shouldn't do in a car. Things you shouldn't do in a car. I have one. I've shared this on one of my streams before. We were driving along the highway and I hopped on my husband who was driving and we had sex. I do not recommend that. That is totally unsafe. Do not try that at home. I would not do that again. But I wouldn't hop on top, but would just keep beside, other things instead of, you can wait for the full on when the car stops. Okay. So that's what you shouldn't do in a car. What are some other answers? And it doesn't have to be sexual. Can be anything. So things that you shouldn't do in a car. I would say, and I've seen people do this, and I would say you should not do your eye makeup in the car. That's just plain dangerous. You go over a bump, you have to stop all of a sudden, you're poking that shit in your eye. So I'd say you shouldn't do your eye makeup. Okay, you should not fall asleep in the car when driving. Good answer. Oh my goodness. The feeling of driving and your eyes getting so heavy and trying to keep them open, that is the worst feeling in the world. Pull the fuck over when that happens. Chad says you shouldn't eat Taco Bell. Okay, so you shouldn't eat. Man, Taco Bell sounds awesome right now. So why shouldn't you eat Taco Bell? Is it just because it's so freaking sloppy? Like that's bad. I'm picturing the driver trying to eat Taco Bell with all that shit just falling out all over them. No, that's a really good answer. Chad, you should watch a movie. Yeah, unless you're a passenger, right? Passengers, no problem. But yeah, you should not be watching a movie while you're driving. You should not be on your phone or drink or drive. Good answers. King, you're such very loving answers there. Okay. No, you should not do that. BGG, shouldn't kiss when driving. Yeah, you're right. Okay, Chad, makes a hell of a mess. Yeah, absolutely, Chad. The tacos would make a hell of a mess. Smoke drugs, another good answer. No, you should not smoke drugs. Okay, MX. Damn, that's awesome. All right, MX Star. Okay, MX Star says, I dream of having sex right after a car accident. No way. Oh, that would help you release tension. That would totally help you to release tension. That makes so much sense. You know what happens? If a police officer is going to pull me over, like if all of a sudden I see a police officer back there, or as soon as I hear the sirens or see the lights, I get this reaction in my first and second chakra that is almost like orgasmic. It's like, ooh, it's just like, it's all like, holy fuck. But I'm scared shitless. It's not like I don't like that I got pulled over, but that is the physical reaction I get. So it's almost like feel fucking good, and this is so shitty kind of combination there. And I guess that's helping me to release the tension as well, right? Release the tension, release the pressure, the fear, like in my body's like, it's okay, it does not feel good. Right? And now we know why this yogini is so joyful. Okay, like in the wrecked car. Oh, you dream about being in the wrecked car? Wow. Fuck, you are a sexual being. Wow. And how does that make you feel in the dream, having sex in the car? Like, I would love to know the mix of emotions that are going on. I'm like poking myself in the eye. Okay, I'm going to try that on the next call. Well, it's not like I'm doing it on. They have no idea by the time I've come to I've come by the time they come to my window, like it is done. It's like super quick. But tell me what you're going to try on the cob. Okay, so really good answers here. How the heck am I going to answer these? Okay, I'm going to try that on the next cob. Okay, get the message. Okay, I have to go with Taco Bell. I just picturing that visual of the Taco Bell makes me laugh. And Friday nights, I love to laugh. But even if you have like straight answers and stuff, sometimes that's what I'm gonna want to go for. So you never know. So don't sweat about if I pick yours or not, right? It's all good. Not that you would, but I'm just putting it out there just in case, right? Okay, so Chad, I'm giving you 10 points for that one. All right. Here we go. Anyone have any? You can still provide answers for big spoon, little spoon. You can get points for that to win a one-on-one channeled reading or / healing session with me. You can do it over video chat or over phone. Yoga over phone won't really work. That would definitely have to be a video chat. Oh, it is 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock, which means it's time for me to pick the winner. So last call, I'll do one more question, and you can also answer the big spoon, little spoon. So what do you feel, if you've just been coming on, you need right now? Do you need to be the big spoon, or do you need to be the little spoon? Doesn't matter your gender, doesn't matter how big or small you are. It's just like thinking about it on a mental, emotional level or physical level too. What do you need right now? You know, you do want someone with their arms wrapped around your back and like touching your chest and wherever, or maybe just the snuggle, right? Or do you need to have arms like around you? Right? Did I say that? Did I say the same thing twice? Anyways, arms around one way, arms around it, or arms around you. Oh, this ended. On Twitch, I am live on YouTube. No way. Yes, I am filming from. Just ended on Twitch. I had people on there. So I don't know why it ended. Are there rules that? The Bisha says I love you. Isn't that nice? And I missed that chat. Okay, I'm gonna try that. Are we still here at all? How do I go back? Go live. Okay, sorry guys. I just thought I'd try to go live again. Is it still going? I see the chat, but I don't see the video. Huh. Live. Okay, it still says live. Camera died. So weird, the camera died. I'm so sorry, guys. Can you hear me, though? Let me know if you can hear me. Shoot. Okay, so if you can still hear me, join me on YouTube. Am I going to have to get a new phone? I'm going to type it here. Join me on, just in case you can't hear me, YouTube. And it's the Joyful Yogini. Yeah. So anyway, sorry about that. Okay, so you have a chance, big spoon, little spoon, for bonus points. And the big spoon, little spoon, I guess it will depend on the answer or how much in depth you go as to how many points you'll get with that. Or you can answer this question. Okay, so Chad says, big spoon, I love making my wife feel like she's needed and loved. Oh, that's awesome. Chad, that's awesome. That's just so fucking awesome. Love that. Okay, so you know what? I'm going to give you 10 points for that, Chad. Holy crap. Okay, so whoever gets this point for this final question, you would get 40 points. Okay, this final question, 40 points. Chad, I have no idea how many you're at. This would definitely send you over the top, but I think it would enable other people to be able to win too that either don't have points, I'm guessing. But Chad, let us know what you're at with your points, because you might have already smoked everyone. I don't know. Okay, so let's see here. Things that hurt your. So it could be something that literally did hurt your back, or just things that you think, yeah, that hurt your back. You got 35 points. Okay. 35 points. Okay. So this would give you 40 points. So everyone has a chance still to win. Everyone still has a chance to win if you answer this. But you can also just try to come up with a super awesome, cool spooning exclamation too. Explanation, not exclamation. Okay, so things that hurt your, let's see, things that hurt your back. Well, I know some people have hurt their back brushing their teeth. Just a little bit of a, oh, I know that. It hasn't happened to me, luckily. I got to knock on some wood here. Yeah, got some wood. What else can hurt your back? Piggybacking someone. Maybe picking someone up and their legs at around your waist and having sex with them against the wall. That sounds pretty awesome, but that could hurt your back. Anything else? Any other things that could hurt your back? Picking up a child, right? Pulling carrots out of the ground. I do a garden every summer, and some of those carrots, man, they can be pretty freaking big, and you have to like wrestle with it. And then I think, maybe I should just get the trowel and do a lot better digging, but it could hurt your back. Okay, any answers for this? Moving furniture, absolutely. Absolutely, moving furniture. Okay, anyone else? Is anyone going to put an answer in there? You have a chance to win 40 points, which will give you a chance to do a one-on-one session, a one-on-one channel reading and healing session with me. And it'll be fun. Or we could, and you can also give the prize to someone else. If it's something that you don't think you would use, but you want to be able to give it to someone else, then you can absolutely do that. So, any other answers? Does anyone want to do the Jeopardy, the music again? Do, 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 do. Should I, you will be sore. Oh, wow. What do you mean by that? You will be sore. Did I say something and I forgot that I said it? Why will I be sore? Is something going to happen to me tonight that maybe my husband told you about? Am I going to be sore? That would be awesome. And my dog just barked. It's like he put an exclamation mark on that for me. Chad for the win, Preston. That's awesome. Chad, you have people rooting for you. It's awesome. I love it. Okay. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, to get your answers in. 2, and 1. Chad, you get 40 points for moving furniture. Whoop, whoop. That is the winner. Chad for the win. Congratulations, Chad. That is awesome. That is awesome. I'm glad you won. So, Chad, make sure you're following me on YouTube and put a comment with this video, okay? Put a comment with this video so I see that it says Chad C, and then I will send you the link to schedule our one-on-one. So congratulations on that. Yay, you got your cheerleader, Preston. That is cheering you on. That's awesome. And Chad, by the way, you don't have to answer this now, but what would you rather? Would you rather a yoga session or a channeled reading and healing? What would you prefer? And by the way, I want to pull some affirmations for all of us. Okay? I think it'll be a nice way to end things off. But if any of you want me to pull some cards for you right now, you can ask a question or just say, I don't even have a question, but if you want to pull a card for me, I'd be open to that. So you don't even have to have a specific question if you don't want to. And we can see what spirit wants to message to you. I would love to try yoga, please. Awesome. That's so great. Yeah, we'll do yoga together. I'm excited about that. That would be fun. Awesome. Oh, my alarm is going off here. Okay, that's probably going to continue to go off. So YouTube, if you can, or Twitch, if you can still hear me, I'm so sorry about losing the camera. That's too bad. I'll have to see what went on. But you know what? We're in Mercury Retrograde right now. And so this is where technology can go a little bit wild. So if you've been having different technical things going awry, it's because we're in Mercury Retrograde. And we still have 2 more weeks of this. Okay, here's an affirmation. Okay, let's read it. All right. I take one small step towards fucking greatness today. Okay, everybody, you got to repeat that after me. This is our affirmation. I take one small step towards fucking greatness today. Because you know what? Okay, let's see what channeling comes through. Oh, I'm getting so hot. I would love to just take this dress off too. Not that I would. Seriously, I don't feel that confident to be able to go, just like take it off. But anyways, I've been working on feeling more comfortable in my body. So what the heck was I saying? Oh yeah, let's see here. So each and every one of you are able to achieve fucking greatness. And so what does that mean, right? It's your own individual definition of that. What is greatness to you? What would you love to achieve? If you were to dream big, what would you want to create in your life? And you know, I have these big dreams, these big aspirations, and I'm so excited about being able to create them. You know, I'm so freaking excited, and I need to trust that there's stuff energetically happening right now. And even though I can't see it, I can feel it. Like if it feels like it's coming closer. And the more you get in tune with yourself, the more you can actually feel that happening. So if you have a desire, whether it's within a relationship, within your health, within your career, within your finances, in whatever area of your life, if you have a desire to achieve something, to experience something, to gain something, to whatever it is, you can create that if it's coming from your heart, if it's in alignment with you. So if it feels so fucking good and like, yeah, that just feels so right. And I would say so aligned when it feels so right, then yeah, you can have it. Absolutely. The universe, you're asking for something that's so much in alignment with who you are. You're meant to be who you are. You're meant to shine. You're meant to love life, to be satisfied. We need to, it's like we work towards creating more and more joy in our life. And it's about you believing that you can create that, because we've all had shitty things happen in our life. We've had some real massive shit storms. And some of you really recently, some of you, maybe you're still in it. And some of you that it is in the past and you're happy with where you are right now, which is so great. We can all be at different stages. And I believe that we are on this planet in the bodies that we have, experiencing life as we are. This is our playground. It's our learning ground. It's us learning, discovering more of who we are and embracing who we are and embracing the light and the dark and the good and the bad, because all of it is perfection in who you are as the brilliant, unique individual you are within the learning of where you are right now. You are not meant to know it all. It is okay for us to make mistakes, and we are going to make some mistakes. Sometimes we're going to do things and say things and not do things and not say things that we're like, fuck, I really should have said something or done something or not done something, whatever it is. Like we're going to go through these experiences where we have these emotional eruptions to have this learning about what works for us and what doesn't work for us, what feels good, what doesn't feel good. And if we pay attention to that inner barometer, we start to align more and more with who we are. And that's what we deserve, right? We deserve to have fulfillment and enjoyment. And it's up to you to look within. We need to pay attention to our emotions. And some of us have been trained to not talk about our emotions. Some of us have been trained to push down those emotions and just say, I'm good, I'm fine. You know, when I was raped at age 14, and I'm not saying this, I don't want this to be a trigger, and I'm not going into the depth of that. But I thought I dealt with it. I thought it was pretty intense experience. There was actually some things about it that were quite thrilling and sexy, and there was other aspects that were freaking scary, right? Like it was a weird combination, and it felt good and it didn't feel good, and it was like crazy, right? And I thought I was in the wrong. I thought it was my fault as to why it happened. And then, but I worked through it. A lot of people, I told a couple of boyfriends after it had happened, and they're like, it's not your fault, right? They were in the wrong. And then, I do know that because of the age difference and stuff they knew better and totally took advantage 100%. Like it was not a good thing to happen, right? But I came to a point where I thought, yeah, it wasn't right. And I thought it was just like, yeah, whatever, it happened and that was it. I'm fine. I'm totally fine with it. But then how many years later, years and years and years later, I've uncovered and probably still uncovering some patterns of thought because of that trauma. And there's distortions of the way I might react to situations or judge situations. And you don't even realize that they're there, right? Until you're paying attention to your emotions, you're paying attention to your thoughts. That's our responsibility, is pay attention to be able to reveal those underlying patterns. Because we've had traumas in different areas of our life. Sometimes we have traumas from experiencing other people's traumas, or even just hearing about other people's traumas. Working with someone who has traumas. When I worked with youth in crisis, it was not even a long time. I did it for 2 years. That was freaking intense, and and hearing their story and what they were going through, and that it made quite a strong impact on me, and it started affecting my health and all that, right? So all of us have had our own traumas in different times of our lives. And so take this time to notice that shit when it comes up, notice the emotions, and be kind to yourself and be gentle. And it doesn't matter what your gender is. You have every right to feel any of those emotions. whether it's anger, whether it's sadness, whether you want to cry, whether you want to scream, whether you feel sad or jealous or hurt or envious or like, whatever those emotions are, you're allowed to have those emotions. But, I'm saying, I don't mean to say the but. I want you to be conscious of expressing those emotions because sometimes we need to express those on our own or with a trusted friend. Get permission from someone to be able to, like, are they okay to be there? Right? Are they strong enough to be there for us? Because sometimes some other people aren't in that moment to be able to listen to our spew, right? So that's my alarm going off again. Anyways, yeah. So I just basically wanted to just amplify that. If you need to, if you're going to embrace it, sometimes we're going to embrace it on our own and have that quiet time, and sometimes we're going to have it's perfect timing. It feels right for them to be there, and maybe we need to spew some stuff and that or talk something through to be able to help release the emotion. But here's a really important tip. If there's something that happened in your life that was really traumatic, talking about the actual stuff that is the trigger, that are triggers, just helps to amplify the dense heaviness of the trauma within your cells. So it's important to not focus on the trauma of it, but you can talk about the emotion of it in order to release, such as, I feel angry about this situation. I still feel some resentment about the situation. Embrace the emotions you're having now. Don't talk about the shit of it, okay? But embrace the emotions. And in some cases, I'm just going to say this, I feel like it's a little public service announcement. Sometimes, like, if shit is coming up and you are getting triggered, and maybe in a way that you need some support, like you're not comfortable in handling it on your own, you're not doing well handling it on your own, notice, because it's okay to ask for help. Right? There's helplines out there. You can even bring yourself to a hospital if you're really scared about the way you're feeling about a situation. Or call a friend, call a family member, call someone you can trust, right? You don't have to be in it alone. You don't have to be in it alone. But the reason why I also said sometimes you're going to do it alone, because if you have extreme anger towards a person or situation, it's not necessarily going to be the right time to tell someone how you feel when you're in that extreme state of distress, right? Sometimes we need to, sometimes we need to work it out. So on our own, so we're not going to also harm someone else emotionally or mentally, right? So if that person is directly involved, there's so many different scenarios going through my head. But if you need mental and emotional support, please get help. Get the help you need. It is okay. It's not a bad thing. There's different times in our lives where we need help and support. So you don't need to be alone. All right? Okay, Preston, now I'm in your corner about Chad. Yeah, that's funny. You have, Chad can help you win next time. Awesome. Any questions? Anyone want me to pull cards? Now that I did my public service announcement. Anyways, I hope you had a really fun time. I had a fun time. And if any of you want me to pull any cards before we go, you have any questions, you don't have questions, just want me to pull a card, But anyways, I'm going to pull a card in general because I feel like there's one or more of you that could get the message from this card. So I was drawn to pulling it. Where do I leave a comment to get the info? And what's the dress code for yoga? I'm new to it. Okay. Definitely don't come naked. But, just dress comfy. Dress super comfy. You want flexible clothing. What else? And it depends. Maybe it depends on your gender too, or how you relate as, because some males just do it topless, and then they just wear their workout shorts. Others wear like tank tops and shorts. It's whatever you feel comfortable with. I've seen both men and women wear yoga pants. I've seen both men and women wear yoga shorts. So, but they don't have to be. They can just be athletic shorts, just as long as they're stretchy. Like you don't want the shorts to prevent you from taking a big lunge forward, so you can think about that. Okay, so if you follow me on here, this video, as soon as I finish it, it will, I don't know if it's going to be there immediately, but you can leave a comment on this video once it's just posted in my channel. Or you can comment on another one of my videos if you want, like maybe the second one that I posted. But the weekend reading is on there. You can even put a message on there. Okay, topless it is, and live shorts. This is going to be interesting. Yeah, I'm not going to be topless for this yoga. I am wearing my own yoga gear, just so you know. I want to make sure you have the right expectations. All right, so here's a card that I pulled. So there's going to be one or more of you that this message will resonate with. We'll see what information channels through from this card too, all right? And those of you who are watching this after the fact, there's going to be some of you that will be just drawn to pull those cards because there's going to be either people watching now or to it. So the card is courage. You're safe. Fear is an illusion. Set strong boundaries. So you are safe. Fear is an illusion. Set strong boundaries. I love this. I love the artwork of these cards. Okay, so I mentioned before that we need to align with our soul, with our soul's purpose. And to do that, we need to have courage to do that, because it's about being okay with who you are. When I took improv classes, I took them with Second City, and I used them as my therapy because I took the classes with the intention of getting over myself. Well, I decided that on the first night when I got my lip quiver and eye twitch just introducing myself to the group of people, because I'm like, holy fuck, I don't want to mess up. I don't want to look like an idiot. Like fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown. Like, what the fuck, Jackie? This is enough. This is ridiculous to lose that shit. So I use improv as my therapy. And I needed to trust that whatever came out of my mouth, I could deal with it. I need to trust whatever came out of someone else's mouth, I'd be able to creatively deal with their stuff too. And so it really helped me to believe in me. I started to love and appreciate me. And with whatever comes out of my mouth, however I'm going to react to stuff, I'm always doing the best that I can. And that's all I can do, right? I can't do any more than that. And improv helped me to be able to embrace that. So that is with life as well, right? We need to embrace all of us for all that we are. And we need to move forward, step in our courage, and be confident to be able to express what we need, what is a part of us, what is so important to us. We shouldn't be giving up pieces of ourselves to make other people happy or to meet their expectations. We need to find people who will embrace all of who we are. But sometimes, we just because of patterns and stuff like that, our partners, they still might their buttons still might get pushed for aspects of who we are, but providing they're working on finding compassion for us and working on their own buttons, right? If you're in a relationship where you're always working on you and being the best that you can be, but they're just like, I'm perfect the way I am, change a thing, then there's vision there. There's not an intertwining of energies. It's not combining your souls to be the best that you can be. There's blockage there. And when there's blockage there, it's like it prevents you from being the best that you can be because you're struggling with this other energy within your household. Within you. Even if it's just maybe you have a long distance relationship, it doesn't necessarily have to be in the same household that you're intertwining or your energies are mixing, right? So have the courage to be you and set your boundaries and do what you need to do to be all that you are. And that reminds me of an old commercial. Be all that you can be. Something, something, something in the army. Anyways, that was really flat and fucked up. But yeah, the tune went something like that. But don't worry, I won't quit this day job. This is actually a night job now too, right? Night and day. Working 9 to 5, what a way to make living. All these old school songs are coming up in my head, totally aging myself. All right. Okay, so I'm not missing any questions here. No. Okay, awesome. So thank you everybody for watching. I'm so glad that you joined my Friday night party. I had a lot. And if you have an idea for a theme, for example, we could do a pajama party next week and I would come in my PJs. Or I don't know, what other kind of themes could we have? And by the way, with the Friday night parties, like I want to channel some good shit. So if you just have a question about spirituality, about the way the universe works, about relationships, about love, about igniting that inner sexy so you can feel like a god or goddess within the body that you have and have a more fulfilling sex life. Actually, I did my podcast today on Podbean, and the theme was, what is your kink? What is your kink? So we had fun with that. I haven't uploaded it. If you watched or listened live, you would have heard it. But otherwise, I'll upload it this week, and then you have a chance to listen to that if that's something you're interested in. And if you want the link to my podcast on Podbean, and by the way, that airs live the first Friday of every month, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So if you go to my Instagram, it's the.joyful.yogini. So if you go to my Instagram, in the bio, there's a link tree. And all my links are up there. So my Podbean is there, my website is there, Reddit is there, like all my social media links are on there. So you can check that out. Oh, should I mention one more thing? I'll mention one more thing. I do have an OnlyFans. Now, I'm not into porn though, so it's tame. Thank you. Great time. Hey, Chad, I look forward to doing yoga with you. Love that night job body. Awesome. The energy from that felt so great. So thank you for that. What was I going to say? Spoke about podcast. Oh, so did I finish saying that? So the first Friday of every month, and I said 12:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So I mentioned that. I started talking about the OnlyFans. So it's very tame. I didn't get it so I could be a porn star. It's not something that I'm interested in doing. But I did it because I thought it could be a good platform where I could feel safe to be able to help express myself, because I've been working towards embracing my sexy, being okay if other people find me sexy, because these were all like patterns of thought that were distorted because of my trauma, right? And then also I had huge body image issues. I've I've embraced myself more than I ever have before, but I'm still working through it. So I use the OnlyFans to be able to. I did my first nude from behind, so that's on there. I did yoga and lingerie, so that was fun. I got a new bikini and took photos in that because I haven't even worn a bikini in ages because I didn't really feel that comfortable or confident in it. So, but I decided this year, fuck it, I'm gonna get one. So I did that, and then I have my live yoga classes on Thursday on OnlyFans. I'm trying to. Oh, I put something up there that today. I'll mention that before. Oh, my what was your Instagram? Okay, type. My Instagram is the Yogini. Can I type it in here? I think I can type it in here. So if I go at joyful yogi, Truth Wins is in the house. Nice. How are ya? Hey, I'm glad you're here. Okay, so the one thing that I did put up there that was, I guess, pretty personal. Is my husband and I had sex and I did an audio recording of it. I was just like spur of the moment. I'm like, fuck, I'm going to record this. And I listened to it after. So fucking sexy. If you haven't done that before, I totally recommend trying it to see if it's a turn on for you. Such a turn on to do that and to listen to it after the fact. And then so I thought, fuck it, I'm gonna post this. So I posted it because hey, if that ignites your second chakra and it helps, so your second chakra is the center of your joy, your abundance, fertility, your sexuality, your creativity. Fuck, the second chakra is awesome. So I thought, fuck it, if I post this and I help to ignite your second chakra to help you to bring in more abundance and creativity and fertility and sexuality, why the fuck not? Why wouldn't I? Right? That'd be selfish if I didn't. So anyways, I feel like I'm getting all red because I seriously do have a little bit of fear of judgment in there that I'm still working through. But anyways, it's up there. Okay, help us understand. Play it. You have to go to my OnlyFans. And my OnlyFans is that Joyful Yogini. But you know what? You can always me on Instagram if you want the link to that. I can send you that link. I don't have that link on Linktree because my Instagram, I'm wanting to keep a little more tame because my teens are on Instagram and some of their friends follow me. So I just didn't want that posted on there. So anyways, Chad, I can't wait to hear that if we can. Well, you will have to go there to hear it. And you know what? You can join and then just join for 1 month if you want, right? It's $10 and then you can see all the videos that I have on there and even join in the live Thursday yoga and stuff like that. And then cancel it. Like you don't have to stay on it or anything. There's no commitment. Yes, I judge you're amazing. Oh, Truth Wins. Thanks, man. Okay, this was so fun. This was a lot of fun. Thank you. This was a safe space for me to be me and for me to talk sexy and feel sexy and be okay with it. I like talking about sex, and I think I would love for everyone to feel comfortable to talk about sex, but I didn't always feel comfortable talking about sex, you know? So, yeah, but we got to embrace and talk. We can, you don't have to talk about it, but when you talk about it, it helps you certainly feel free and sexy, right? Anyways, what does Titanius say? That is so odd. I can't find your Insta. Not sure why it says the account does not show up. Really? Okay, so let me see. I'm going to try to find it right now. I'll bring mine up, make sure nothing's wrong with it. Okay. So what's going on? There's really something wrong with my phone. Huh. I don't know, man. Here, I'm going to try to go on here. Instagram. Oh, they notice unusual activity from my account. So we've logged you out. Follow the next steps within 30 days so we can try. Okay, so that's probably why. Okay, so that's probably why. I think they were noted. Maybe someone was trying to get in my account or something. So I'll have to, I'm not going to log that in right now. I'll do that on my, but I'll fix it. Okay. So you should be able to join my Instagram. Do it tomorrow. Maybe write a note. Put a reminder in your phone to do it. I'm sorry. I would love for you to do it right now. But as soon as I get off of here, I'll see if I can figure it out. But I might just end up doing some family time or whatever. But I'll get that fixed by tomorrow. Okay. I'll figure out what's going on. That's so lame. But I will keep a lookout. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I don't know what's like, I've never had that issue before. So, anyways, you can also message me on Reddit too. So, on Reddit, it's my account on Reddit is the dash joyful dash Yogini. Okay, so that's my Reddit. Reddit. So you can also message me on there too. Or you can go to my, you know where you can message me. This is the easiest one for sure. Joyful. You can go to my website. And yeah, thejoyfulyogini.ca. Cold shower time. That actually sounds like a great idea because I am quite hot myself. Cold shower time it is. Yeah, so you can go onto my website and there's a contact page. So you can also message me there and I can send you links and stuff as well, okay? All right. So, thank you everybody. I had super fun. And Chad, I look forward to hearing from you so we can schedule actually, you know what, Chad? Do me a favor. Could you go if you go onto my website, so thejoyfulyogini.ca, if you go onto my website, then from there, do the contact. And then I will do the contact, send me your info. And then I will send you the link so you can book your session, okay? So congratulations on the win. So thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. And hey, from my light to your amazing light, namaste. So have a great freaking night. Oh, what's your OnlyFans ID? Yeah, message me and I'll send it to you. But it is the Joyful Yogini. It is the Joyful Yogini. Will do. Okay, awesome. Sweet. Okay, thanks everyone. Have a great night. Bye.